Hey y'all, what's going on? How y'all feeling? I hope y'all are doing well wherever you are. Thank you for watching and tuning in. Okay, so this is going to be a collective reading, and for this is going to really just be about what is the current energy of what's being unseen. Uh which is very interesting because I already did a pre-shuffle or pre-pull, and we got the unseen path. Ironically, this is the unknown, the journey, discovery. Then we also got magic here, and then I did an overall energy read using another oracle deck here. What really stands out to me is this ancestor card, because definitely when we talk about the unseen, talking about we can talk about the ancestral plane. uh if you happen to be somebody who connects daily with your ancestral lineage, your ancestors, and even just your spiritual team, this is going to be touching on that. Now I will say that, for quite a few of you, your ancestors have been trying to get your attention. They're definitely present. And from what I can see here, uh, it's definitely, they're definitely making it be known that what you don't see is like you may have some people that may come across as, jealous or envious and things. So I don't know, for many of you, it could be a promotion. It could be something that it's a congratulatory thing. Whatever it is that you just happen to achieve in your life currently, there is some energy of deception, could be some energy of it's just energy of envy. Okay. uh I also see some manifestation magic here that's been going on, but it's if you've been doing manifestation magic and it just happened to just work, shout out to you. Shout out to you, okay? Because the hate is real. The hate is really real. It's just really standing out to me. Like, this could be also coworkers. I'm also getting coworkers that could be envious of you. These are maybe some people that you may have left in the past that they kind of just see you thriving and just on an up and up. Some people that you just have no connection with whatsoever. And they can, oh, when I tell you, like, they can just, they don't necessarily have to creep up on your social media pages or whatever. They can just feel that shit where it's just like, they feel like you about to be on the come up, like you about to be on the up and up. All right. And that's where this energy in reverse comes in. And close your mouth reverse comes in as well. At the back of the deck, I had got finances. Okay, so this definitely can tie into your finances. Um, for some of you. Maybe you've been also doing some moon water, practicing with moon water magic, doing moon water magic, glamour magic. You've been doing what's going to make what your needs are, what your desires are, come into fruition. You've been working it. You've been working it, all right? Now, some of you could also be discovering something new, something fresh along the lines of like whatever your path is and within your career, within your endeavors, that creative hobby that you just picked up on. You finally got the aha moment on how you can actually make money from it. Uh, so as everything is just like pretty much clicking. Although you have this in the background, right? And the truth is, don't worry about them. What you worry about them for? You're gonna always have naysayers. You're gonna always have people, buzzing in your ear saying, "Oh, you too good for us. Oh, you think you better than us." Like, they're not going to understand, and that it is not your job to get them to understand. It is your job to embody what's already understood for you. Did it click? All right. Now, we are going to get into, we're going to get into this fully, okay? Based off of what I already just talked about. I'm actually going to toss these to the side. And then we're going to pull some confirmations. Again, keep in mind that I do these readings. This is for everybody, the collective. So whatever doesn't resonate, it's not supposed to. So take what does and leave the rest behind. What's the energy behind this? Yeah. Here we go. 4 wands. This is celebration. This is excuse me, y'all. This is celebration. So this is a victory. This is something coming into fruition finally, right? 4 wands. You could also be an Aries. You could be a fire sign. And whatever ideas that you may have been pretty much stalling on, this is the time to really put in the action and the work behind it, especially because we're in Aries season. So this is about action, okay? Get into it. Action. All right. We got the Ace of Cups. All right. And then we have the Death card in reverse. So this is a lot of water energy too. Scorpio, could be a Scorpio, sun, moon, rising. Or you could be a water sign. For some of you, your love life is pretty much, your love life is changing or is about to change. I just feel like there's a celebration of something, and this is, so this could That this could be within love, but this also could be within your talents, your gifts, right? Um, where you're about to like take things to the next level, or where you would love them to be. If you felt like things were, stalled, or there wasn't much action going on, there is going to be um, more action, because this has been an impede behind the scenes, right? So you weren't able to see it. You had to first feel it. You had to first feel it first, like something was about to happen or something is about to come. You had to feel it first. Or even like your spiritual team could also be observing you to see when can we start initiating this, right? So you can actually feel it and do the thing. Definitely that, because with this death card in reverse, which talks about personal transformation, or even just resistance to change. Let's actually go into this a little deeper with the death card in reverse. Let's see, why is that here? Okay, that came flying right out. Okay, so we got the Emperor. All right, so oh, it's starting to click. Okay. So the reason why things have been feeling delayed, or whatever is promised, whatever that you seem to can't fully draw in your desires, is because, a lot of it really comes to your structure, right? Your discipline. Not having enough of that, not having enough mobility, uh, to do that, right? So you need to create more of a structured plan that's going to help benefit you in the long run to actually bring these things in. Okay? Because once you have the idea, once you have the vision, once you have all of that, and you actually start putting in that work, that's when you're going to start to see things kind of take off, right? But of course, everything happens in due time. So it's not going to be as fast as you would like it to be, because what that is going to then that's going to be like instant gratification. What better way to have gratification when it's earned? Yeah, the Magician. Okay, manifestation power, your power, the magic. This all you. It's already within you. It's already in you. It was already put in you before you could find the words, before you could find what it is, before, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you even touched down to earth, it was already in you. You just have to trust within yourself to embody this, right? Okay, knowledge is power. Uh, that was random, but I got that from that Seven of Wands here. Okay. Yeah. Well, the Seven of Wands here too, followed by the Magician card. This is definitely more about standing on business, being who, being that exact person that you are aiming to be. Okay, doing, applying for those jobs that you want, so you can earn the so you can earn, so you can have the money that you would like to have. This is, you know, starting that business venture that you want to see forth. Watch your words, watch your mind. Be careful on how you talk to yourself, okay? Because what I'm also seeing is that you'll have the plan, the vision, or the idea, or whatever, and you will straight talk yourself out of it. And you need to get out of that. You need to get out of that mentality of thinking, because this is that's going to hurt the vision. That's going to hurt the plan. All right. Followed by, we got the Two of Wands here. This talks about planning, making decision, discovery, leaving home. All right. And then we got the Fool, new beginnings here. Possibilities, adventure, opportunity, and pleasure. All right. This is things that you are mainly aiming towards, okay? A better life, a better situation. But you have to treat yourself better, kinder with words. Fill yourself with affirmations if you have to. Looking yourself in the mirror and say, I look good today. All right, like I'm getting up every day, going to work. I'm fighting through this depression. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing what needs to be done, and I'm getting it done every day. Don't short yourself out of your own shortcomings by not supporting yourself, not giving yourself the encouragement that you need to do, to get yourself through. All right, I'm speaking some real gems right now. I don't know. Like, y'all feeling what I'm putting down here, all right? Exactly. Okay, Five of Cups. Thank you for the confirmation. Let's go. This is regret, failure, disappointment. And when you aim high, keep aiming high. And just because you're aiming high doesn't mean that it's not meant to be, or it's never going to, or as if it's not possible, because it definitely is possible. All right, you got the Ancestors card, you got the Magic card here, you got the Unseen Path. This is about inner knowing and trusting what you already know. Because again, it's in you. And stop looking for outer resources to fill your self-esteem, to fill your encouragement, And this could be like looking at a bunch of TikTok videos on tarot readings, and this could be, you looking at just different videos on things on social media, and trying to see if something like really resonates. Kind of ring a bell with this reading, but you're here for a reason. All right. Okay, we're gonna get into what lies ahead, and then we're gonna also look into some confirmations using some decks and what other guidance that we can get for you guys. So what lies ahead that is unseen? Based off that celebration. Oh, this one could come right out. All right, so we got the Strength card. So this is Leo energy. Could also be a fire sign. What lies ahead for the collective that is not seen? Excuse me. Y'all better start learning how to trust in the divine. Start learning how to trust in the divine. Start learning how to trust in yourself. Start learning how to trust in your belief of yourself. Okay? Because this is going to be the gateway. This is going to be the key to get you into the doors that you keep imagining happening for you. All right. With the strength card here, this is definitely about that inner passion, that inner fire that is boiling within you, you know, brewing within you, sorry. And this ties into the feeling of just not being able to go where you want to go. You're not able to go where you want to go because of the clear direction. So this is what's actually going to be this is actually what's going to be making its way to you to be able to see what has been keeping you back, what has been holding you back. All right. Along with the Fool card, you know, I see you actually taking step by step with this realization that some things have to change. Maybe this is routine. Maybe this is going back to that, to the Emperor card in reverse. You know, that structure, the planning, the refocusing. You know, minimizing certain distractions from what's keeping you back from your goals, from the things that you're trying to reach, from things that you're trying to manifest. Yeah. Also, this could be you. This is we're just going back in circles here. Okay. Uh the negative mindset, the fears, you getting over that. You getting over that mindset that you may have had for yourself. Again, going back to, you know, start being kinder to yourself, filling yourself with positivity, being more optimistic. All right? King of Wands. This is boss energy, all right? Really tapping back into your throne, really tapping back into your inner power, your inner knowing. You may have drifted off a little bit, but you know what? You can get back in that game. You can keep going. Don't let nothing stop you. All right, King of Swords, that's what I'm talking about. Discipline, mental clarity, authority. What may have been in the past, the old mindset that you had in the past, that's the past, baby. Tap into the present. This is now. This is who I am now. I speak highly of myself. I see myself going places that are beyond this current version of myself and just where I'm at right now. And you have the willpower to do so. Absolutely. Absolutely. Get into it. This is that Leo energy. Come on, spirit. Oh. And we got the world card. Destiny, completion, wholeness, and celebration. Again. All right, let's get into let's get into some advice. What you need to be working on. And then we're going to hit some confirmation cards. What does the collective need to be working on during this time based on this reading, Spirit? It's time to get back into the game. That's what I'm calling this video. It's time to get back into the game. All right. No more slacking. No more feeling like you're lacking. Because you're not. Okay, we got veneration. So this is, we practice ancestor veneration. This is a good time to give offerings, give thanks to your ancestors. Pray with them, you know, ask them to help with your strength, you know. But most importantly, give thanks to your ancestors. And for them to help you through this. Encouragement. Oh, life on repeat. Hold on now. Hold on now. I've got nothing else to lose. So yeah, this is that negative mindset, y'all. Like, it's time to really tap in. It's time to really tap in. What you doing? What you doing? Hold on. Change your perspective. You know what? If that ain't the biggest confirmation, that I don't know what it. I don't know what is it. Like, come on. We're gonna get into some more. But that's the advice, because I already said enough, pretty much. All right. We're gonna see let's get into the confirmations. Let's get into the confirmations for the collective. Confirmations for the collective. Confirmations for the collective based on this reading, the unseen, and what they need to know. Confirmations. Oh, I'm not taking 2 cards. What else? Imprisonment. It's imprisonment. Freeing yourself from that imprisonment. That mental imprisonment. That mental torture that you keep. Okay, like telling yourself that you're not worth it. You're not, like, you coming out of that. Rich girl. Come on. Making bank. Destruction. What's that here? What's destruction here? A lot of you need to already start. You need to be starting practicing. So, like, all right, because we're gonna really get into this. So in order to, you say, like, you may want to, you know, have a lot of money and, you know, be a boss, be this rich girl, right? Or this rich guy, this rich man, whatever. You know, in order to embody that, you have to start practicing and moving differently. So when I say that, I mean actually start saving, you know, stop spending your money I can't even say that word, frivolously, whatever. But you need to start being more strategic with your money, your income, you know, your spending habits. All right, investing more into your resources, things that are going to help you, build you. Okay, this could be books. All right, so this could be different materials within cooking. This could be classes that you want to, you know, invest into so you can learn and be able to really study and get into your craft. All right, this could be like Yeah, this could literally be like you actually investing into the different resources. All right. Destruction, karmic femme, actual money. Occupation, karmic femme, actual money, occupation, destruction. Also, this goes along with people too. The company that you may keep. All right. So with this karmic femme, this could be somebody who's in your family. This could be, somebody in your job. This could be somebody, a karmic could be anybody really. It doesn't necessarily have to be a, romantic partner. All right. This karmic could come from like a past life. So they're meant to be a, they're meant to be like a distraction or a person that's sent to make sure you don't complete what you're here to do. All right. Um, don't get caught up into that. Don't get caught up into that. All right. Um, and then yeah, occupation. So this is within that career, that business, the different uh you know what you want to achieve. Like you know where you're trying to go, who you're trying to be. All right. And this definitely is a huge indicator that this is possible. All right. I'm gonna get a few more confirmations and we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's my sarcastic deck. I love this deck. All right, we got protect. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Protect. Be stingy with your energy. Not everybody needs to know what the hell you're doing. Not everybody needs to, you don't need to be documenting on Instagram or Facebook or social media at all what you're doing. Keep it very private, keep it very hush. All right. This is divine, divine timing. Red flag. So you didn't see that big ass red flag. Okay. All right. Pay attention to them red flags. When you know something is off, leave. Okay. When you know that certain things you're not supposed to be doing, don't do it. As simple as that. I don't care what you're feeling. Listen to that gut feeling. Listen to that intuition that's telling you, no, I think we need to hit this direction. And also, this can go along within the lines that your ancestors may have already been giving you those warnings or those subtle hints that you feel within your body or within your nervous system that it's time to get the hell out of Dodge. No, rejection is sometimes God's protection. Sometimes no can also be the blessing. So what you may have thought that was supposed to work out for you was all for your greater good. It was just it what may seem like a missed opportunity was actually a blessing in disguise. So be learn to be okay with that relationship not working out. Learn to be okay with that job that you may not have gotten. Learn to be okay with the people that did not support you or the support that you didn't get. um Learn to be okay with that. And then at the back of the deck we got vision. Use your imagination. Tap the fucking magic. All right, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this reading because I definitely did. I hope to see you on the next one. And if you would like to see more of my content, go to SB Decoded, all right, on Instagram. And also, if you want a reading, you can email me at seanbrion@gmail.com. All right, I got more things coming and on the way. And get at me on Facebook too. I'm on there. And y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. And get into the game. All right. I'll see y'all at the next one.